Bro, but actually we're trying to have a conversation.
I know.
You keep saying, I know, but never stopping opening your mouth.
Right. So he agrees with what you're saying.
Yeah, okay. So we both agree.
He does agree.
We both agree.
He agrees you can't instantaneously change your beliefs without reason. He accepts that.
Of course.
So he accepts what he's saying. So I don't
Is
know
that right?
Of course.
Of course he does.
So what is? So
I'm
you
Like
can't-
I don't close my eyes and all of a sudden now I forgot your name. What's your name?
John.
John is not here anymore. And then I open and I say, okay, John's here.
Yeah.
That's
Can't
ridiculous.
believe-
Nobody's
Okay.
talking about that.
Okay, so you haven't got that. So it is dependent on reason and experience.
Of course. But it's non-necessitating. Just because I have a reason for something doesn't mean that I have to accept that reason.
Exactly.
That's the difference. You're assuming that the reason forces me to believe it. It doesn't.
So when you're having
Unless it's logical.
Hamza, if you have 5 different thoughts that emerge about, say, where you want to eat this evening, right? And
Could well happen.
you have various thoughts, and you've got various beliefs about yourself and the restaurant that you're choosing out of those 5 restaurants.
Yeah.
Good analogy.
So how does that emerge that you choose the particular one that you choose?
Testimony.
Could be different depends.
Yeah, so you could be thinking, I think that I'm feeling like I need that type of food, I'm not feeling so hungry, or you believe that one restaurant is better than another as well. It's got better quality food than
Yeah, it could be many different reasons. Yeah.
Okay, so your choice is based on all of those kind of beliefs about yourself, your hunger, all the many different reasons, and as a overall choice, you make a final choice. It could be convenient, it could be all of those things. Is that right?
Yeah, I make it based on whatever I feel at the time.
Is it whatever you feel? But what's the feeling when you say whatever I feel? Isn't that based on a set of
Meaning,
beliefs?
after somebody gives me reasons for preferring one restaurant over another, at the end of the day, it's my choice which restaurant I want to go to.
And when they give those reasons, are those reasons related to your agreement with those reasons?
But it doesn't force me to believe in it. That's the point.
I didn't say...
No, but that's your hidden assumption is if I have a reason for doing something, then I don't have a choice.
I'll give you an easy...
No, I didn't...
That's your assumption.
Let me give you an easy working analogy. Just one second.
No, not one second.
So Jake says, I feel like Kentucky Fried Chicken tonight. There's a halal one around here. Let's have KFC.
Yeah.
And I say, actually, mate, I know a guy who works there, man. They don't wash their hands before they do the chicken. Yeah. You say, right, I'm not eating there then. Why? Based on new information. So our beliefs are based upon reason.
Yeah.
Our reasons can be tested. Yeah. So obviously you're using the wrong example with Jake because Jake doesn't know the manner. Yeah. So he would take testimony from people who eat around it. Yeah, I've eaten it. It's really good food or whatever.
But he knows KFC, Burger King, McDonald's, and you have a belief about that. You have a belief about, you have a whole set of beliefs that are underpinning the reasons.
Yeah. So we don't go
that
Mackie D's because you're limited to what you eat.
So,
we don't do halal.
Even very simple decisions that we make are based
Saying
on
the same thing.
Even very simple decisions that we make are based on a background of multitudinal experiences.
Of course, it's not in a vacuum. You don't lock yourself in a room.
He's going to tell us the grass is green next.
So where does it stop? So it goes back to where does it stop before our influence about which restaurant we go to? Where does that ever stop? That influence is it based also on your experience as a child, your dietary knowledge, your experience of being in London before? It goes back really back to childhood, doesn't it? In the same kind of way, cause and effect that you would talk about.
No, but this is where you're bringing in cause and effect. You're saying that these experiences necessarily cause me to believe this or to do that. You can't demonstrate that. That's an assumption.
Well, when did you first have what age were you when you first had a free choice?
Sorry, I don't remember. I mean, memory only goes back to what, like 2-3 years old?
Theoretically, yeah.
Yeah, so when I was a little boy.
So you don't, so what kind of age? Because there's a point where nearly all your choices are made for you as a baby, aren't they? So you get born, you're born into genetics of a certain type.
Yeah, but
everything that...
John, what I'm saying to you, which you're not getting is, you keep saying, oh, these have influences on your life, your parents, what you chose to eat, where you lived, where you were brought up. but you're then jumping from that to say that therefore, when you're presented with reasons, you don't have the choice to believe one thing over another. That's your ultimate end.
No, you do.
And you can't prove that.
And it's quite ironic. You're a reaper, and I'm a reaper, and he's a reaper.
You do have the illusion of choice.
Okay, you have the illusion of choice.
Yeah.
So right now, do you have the choice to be here?
Yeah, I've got the illusion of choice.
You got the illusion of choice. So you live in an illusion.
That's not logical. That's straw man, isn't it?
Why?
I have the illusion of choice. I have.
Is
what
your
appears-
entire life based on the illusion of choice?
I'm not
Your
sure
experience. Do you experience that you have genuine choices?
there's a personal experience.
Okay, so you have the personal experience of that,
Yeah.
right? So do I.
Yeah, I'm not denying that.
Okay,
what I'm
but you're
is-
saying it's illusion.
But yes, that's right. And what
So
I'm
that
saying-
you're saying that your entire life is based on an experience that's illusory.
I don't think that's the right jump
Why not?
to make, because it's kind of broadening a situation in a unhelpful manner.
Why not?
Is there any choice you've made that's not been an illusion?
Okay, let's make it simple. Let's take one thing. You sitting on that chair. Do you have a genuine choice to sit on that chair right now or not?
What you appear to be trying to argue is, do
I'm just
we
asking
have
you
the
a question.
experience, the subjective experience? Do we?
Yeah.
Do we have this subjective experience of choice? Of course we do.
Okay. In reality, do you have a choice to sit on that chair right now or not?
Well, the I've got a
I know it's hard, John,
subjective
but
choice.
and you can answer it eventually.
Is he a hard determinist?
It's hard. See, this is what atheism is. It's hard to determine whether or not you have a choice to sit on that chair. That's where you're at right now.
No, it's not. I don't think that's true. I think that the whole argument around determinism is much more is not as superficial as you are presenting it. Yeah?
Okay,
And
so
if
let's
you're-
keep
if
it
you're,
simple.
If you're keeping it as a very superficial basis of, oh, you can choose to sip the coffee, can't you? In psychology and neurology, there's scans that people say, when did you make that choice? The choice is made prior.
John, you don't want to go down that route, buddy.
But what I'm saying is that it's not as simple as just going, oh, well, you can choose to sip the
Okay,
coffee
so
or not.
let's keep it
not
simple.
minimize
Let's keep it simple.
Let's not. No.
Let's keep it simple and answer the question: if you have a genuine choice to sit on that chair right now or not.
I have a subjective.
Okay, is that real or is it illusory?
It's real within my mind experience at the moment.
Okay, so what's the difference between that and reality?
There's a whole set of circumstances that pay into my belief about
Based on
what
your
I do.
experiences, right?
Based on my
But
experience.
all of your experiences are subjectively illusory.
Yeah.
So the whole thing is an illusion.
Not the experiences. Well, I mean, they could be, but
No, but here's the
choices.
thing. You said
the choices.
the choices.
are
So
objectively
you're
illusory,
having.
No,
Hold
not
on.
the experiences,
You're,
the choices.
you have an experience of choice.
You have subjective.
Okay, you have a subjective experience of choice. So what's the difference between your subjective experience of choice and your other experiences?
So
Why do you say that one's illusory but the other one isn't? How do you know you're even sitting here right now?
You said my experiences were illusory. I said my choices were illusory.
But you experience choice. That's a type of experience.
Yeah. But
Okay,
that's not all
so
my
that's
experience.
exactly. So
No,
what's
but
the
you're-
difference?
No,
No, what I'm saying
No,
is,
you're speaking.
John,
speaking
listen to what
quite-
I'm saying to
No,
you.
I don't think you're listening to yourself.
no,
what you're
listen to
saying.
what I'm saying to you.
If you slow
What's
down a
the
bit,
difference
I'll listen.
between that specific experience and why you say the experience of choice is an illusion, but your other ones aren't?
What other ones? When you
Your other experiences, because
I
you said that
didn't
doesn't make up
say-
all your experiences.
No, but you are straw manning.
How?
What I'm saying.
How am I straw
Because
man?
you
What's a straw man? I asked you a question.
And I
How
will answer it
a
if you let
question
me.
is not a straw man.
No. You are saying that I'm saying that I've got a subjective choice.
No, you told me that.
No, you're telling me.
No, you just told me that.
I know, but
I
you're
asked you and
telling
you
me.
told me.
You're
Did I
saying-
tell him? Did I force him to say that?
No, oh God. You're saying that I'm saying that I've got a subjective.
Did I make that up or did you say it? Let's get clear, because you're saying that I'm putting words in your mouth.
Would you not interrupt it? If I'm trying to make a point, you might as well hear it.
Because you're going on, brother. You're saying that I somehow put that on you. You
Right,
said that.
I accused you of straw manning me.
How?
And now I'm trying to answer it, but you interrupt me every single time. So why not let me finish?
Because you're
that?
going on a tangent.
No, you asked me.
He
said.
accused you of straw manning.
Yeah.
You said you asked a question.
Yeah.
And he said you're straw manning because you said this, but you said it.
You said it, not me.
I know what you're saying, and now, but what you don't know.
Okay,
is
John,
what
we'll
I'm
give you a minute. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's very kind of
Go
you
ahead.
to give me a minute. So you're saying that, first of all, I'm saying that yes, I make subjective choices, and then you are saying backwards that I am saying all my experiences are not illusion, and that is not what
I didn't say
saying.
that. What are you talking
And
about?
that's not what I'm saying. So I'm saying that all my free choice of my choices is subjective.
That's exactly what I've repeated to you.
But when you talk it back, you then strawman it and say, "Oh, you're living in illusion." No, that's a jump of
No,
logic.
no.
Let
No.
Jake finish what he's saying about it. I'd rather having 2 or 3 people.
Listen, you're making a difference. Experience is the bigger category, right? And then within that, you have experience of choice. We agree? You have experience of choice. Those experiences of choice are illusory, correct?
The choices
Yeah,
are illusion.
but your experience of it-
is a.
So
an
what's the
experience-
difference?
No, so you've got the experience of the subjective choice.
Yes.
That's not an illusion.
Why not? How?
The choice is the illusion.
But the experience of the choice,
Like,
if that's
so
not
if I
genuine,
say,
how is
like,
it not
I
an
have
illusion?
A sip of coffee. Sorry, do that.
The experience of the choice, if it's not genuine, that means it's illusory. Because it's not a real experience of that choice. You didn't have a real choice.
I didn't have a real choice.
Yes. But you experience as if you did.
Yeah.
So that's an illusion.
Well, the element of the choice is an illusion, but the experience of sipping a coffee is not an illusion.
I have an experience right now that I have the choice to sip this cup.
Yeah. So
Is that illusory?
So what I'm saying
Is my experience of thinking that I have the choice to sip this cup, is
Yes.
that an illusion?
Yes.
That's what I've been saying all the whole time.
I believe that you very messily implied that. I believe that you very messily implied that the sipping of the coffee was an illusion as well.
What?
No, you didn't.
Well, you'll have to.
I never said that. I said the experience of the choice. That's what I've been saying the whole
It's not
time,
what
John.
You said, originally. Anyway,
exactly what
We got how many cameras we got here? Is that what I've been saying?
Look back, but anyway,
We
okay,
can look
so-
at it.
so-
I
so
said experience of the
Yeah,
choice.
yeah,
That's what I
yeah,
said.
yeah.
So that's illusory.
The element of that choice is not a free will.
And you agreed with me. That's an experience.
So that the experiences of choices. So that you're still experiencing your choices.
But that's not real.
No, the experience of the choices, but the actual choice is not free.
Well, what's the difference?
So the experience of the choice is real.
No, what is the difference? Forget the fine line. What's the difference?
Well, I can.
So what you're saying is,
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. What's the difference?
So the thought
Okay,
of
well-
drinking the tea, having a sip of the tea, that's the illusion. No, that's real. That's real.
Yeah, that's real.
But actually
the
doing
choice,
it,
yeah.
doing it, now that's become an illusion.
No, I didn't say that, Hamza. And that's exactly where you're going.
I
wrong.
didn't say that.
Yeah, he
I'm
did,
saying
he
the
did.
choice
Well,
of
obviously-
thinking that I have
Hold
the
on,
choice,
rather than confuse-
the experience of thinking
no,
that
no.
I have the choice
Yeah.
to drink this
Yeah.
is an illusion.
But once that touches,
you have a
once that
choice.
Yes.
yeah, so once
Me
that drink-
thinking I have a choice is illusory.
The actual choices, the fact that you think you've got a choice is also another experience.
Is that illusory?
The actual choice is an illusion.
Yeah, but is the experience of me thinking that I have a choice an illusion?
No, this is a very fine line, right?
Exactly. We're trying to find out where the line
I
is.
am trying to do that. I
One
don't want to
second,
confuse. No, not one
No, I'm going to
second.
drink the tea. I'm going to drink the tea. Tell me at which part it becomes the illusion.
You
Tell me.
you
Just tell me.
debase, Hamza.
Just tell
You
me.
literally
I'm gonna
debase.
just say now.
You
Now.
debase argument.
When does it become the illusion? Right, I
with
think I can drink this
idiocy.
tea. When does it become
Okay,
the illusion? Which
so-
does it become the illusion? Now? Now?
So
Yet? Not?
why-
Does the liquid have to touch my tongue before it becomes illusion?
You're not choosing to do that.
I'm not choosing.
What a clown.
I'm not choosing it.
So
John, are you having
What am I
fun?
doing?
yeah, it's fine. Okay, so the thing is,
Am I
Jack,
choosing to,
you know,
am I choosing to make that point? I'm not choosing to make that point.
what I just in a little bit of a summary
You said,
is
no,
that
how
you
can I make
haven't
it?
demonstrated.
What they base it on?
No, I asked you and you haven't. It's fine. You haven't demonstrated your ability to change
Right, so I'm
beliefs. You
choosing
kind
to
of
drink the tea to
agreed
make a
that
point.
beliefs are based on reason and experience.
Yeah, but they don't necessitate my belief. You are
Can you
making the
explain
claim.
that? Can you explain
You
that?
are making the claim that if I have a reason to do something,
which
that
part of it is?
forces me to do whatever it is.
I didn't make that clear.
Okay, is that your
Right, so
position?
no, you didn't say that though.
I don't think
No, he didn't.
I would frame it
No,
quite
you said
like that.
no.
Okay,
it's-
how would you
thinking of
frame
it's
it?
not
I'd
illusion.
say that all of our
thinking
mental,
about choice is not an
physical
illusion.
and conditioning
Yeah.
pays into a decision
Right,
that we
so
make.
It influences.
No, I think it determines.
So that's why I said there's a difference between it influencing and determining. Can you prove that it determines it?
Well, okay. This is
There's a correlation, and you're going from correlation to
I
determination.
have to drink the tea.
That's a philosophical assumption that you can't demonstrate.
Well, I agree that
You agree?
No,
If
I
I don't
agree
drink
that
the tea,
it
if I
cannot
chose
be
not to drink
demonstrated in quite
Okay,
that
it can't
way.
be demonstrated, so why do you believe in it?
Have I chosen not to drink
Because I draw upon various issues. One,
not chosen not to drink it.
the
What have I done?
lack
chosen not
of
to?
ability, so the
Could I drink
absence
it?
of anyone demonstrating their
Could I drink it?
ability in the moment without any experience in between. Wait,
could I drink
to change their belief. Right? So I've asked a lot of people.
No, you're saying you don't know if I could
Now,
drink this tea.
So
Why
that's
couldn't I
one
drink this tea?
thing. So that
What is it
hasn't.
that's
No
causing
one has
confusion?
demonstrated that free belief. People have demonstrated how their beliefs pay into their decisions, which is a bigger subject. And also, what basically I'm basing it on is the conditioned mind from genetic, social situations.
Yeah, I get all that.
All of that.
Get
Yeah,
all
so-
that.
okay. But on top of that, the other issue is God's will. So you believe.
Yeah, but that's a whole nother topic, John. We're trying to stick to where we have common ground.
No, it wasn't tangent. It's that this took longer than I expected. It wasn't a tangent. My original discussion was that
He does.
before
He doesn't think
creation.
it's an illusion. He does.
I know, but now
Okay.
we're moving on to God. We're trying to figure out about the coffee cup, and now we're moving on to God.
But it's linked.
What?
It's linked.
It is, but we haven't even solved the problem we're at now.
Well, we have to agree that I can't.
No, but here's my problem with your position.
Okay.
You're saying that I cannot demonstrate my position, correct? That's your main point.
Yes.
Okay. And from that lack of demonstration, you have your belief, which in turn you also cannot demonstrate. So let's say, for the sake of argument, that neither one of us can demonstrate our
We both say it's
position.
not an illusion.
You can't demonstrate yours, and so I can't demonstrate mine according to you. I'm just saying for the sake of argument. Why can't I have my belief due to your lack of demonstration in the same way that you have your belief according to my supposed lack of
Of course you
demonstration?
can, but I think there's
But you're trying to act as if you're on some higher ground. You're not.
Why would you make me think that?
Because of the way you're saying it. You're so confident in your belief. It's a belief without demonstration, which you're accusing me of, but you're on the same ground. That's my point.
Well, no, because I think if you think about kind of gravity as an argument, you can demonstrate the effects of gravity by dropping a ball. It's a different matter trying to prove gravity and understand gravity in its essence and its complete nature.
Yeah.
So why I said that's where I would say yes, I can't. No one really can. No one absolutely can.
Why do you think that is?
No one. Because
Can I tell you why?
yeah, go for it.
Because it's a metaphysical assumption. This problem is well known in philosophy, goes all the way back to David Hume, where he talked about a billiard ball and a pool set, and that you make the assumption when you see a correlation between one event and another, and you say that therefore event A actually caused